Hello everybody, leading on from last video, my arm's still broken. Well, it's not broken, but it hurts like a bitch. I've actually used my notebook to kind of put all the topics into today's video, pardon me. So, I'm obviously off on a holiday for school, so that's brilliant. And I've obviously got some things to plan, and I've got a few announcements. So, the first thing I want to say is, tomorrow we will be watching the last episode of REverse, which is sad, and I've kind of come to terms that I will not be able to get that achievement by the time the servers close down. Don't get me wrong, I could try, and I could find people somewhere in the universe, and that'd be nice, that'd be really nice. However, I'm going to call it, I'm not gonna Kid Icarus myself and fly too close to the sun. I'm going to call it that we're done with REverse. So tomorrow we got the last video where I'm doing a bit of Ada footage, and with that being said, I think that's the end of the REverse. Which is sad, because I did kind of want to go through and get like 100% of every Resident Evil achievement, but I don't think that'll be happening. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I've come to terms that that's the case. Obviously, because REverse is now done, I'm going to be making a return to Halo 2. I do not remember which level we will be returning to, but we're returning to Halo 2 now, which is lovely, because I've missed Halo, and I've not had a chance to play for a while. Obviously, we'll be playing through all of Halo 2, and then cutting it there with, you know, the big bit of pride for beating Halo 2, which is my overall least favourite Halo. Don't ask why, I just don't like it. Loved it as a kid, not so much now. I say as a kid, I'm still a kid, but when I was littler, when I was like 7, I loved Halo 2. We'll call it that. I'm going to confirm Peel Park 2 is happening. We've kind of got like a Tex versus Wyoming, Maine, York situation going on soon, because I have these wonderful inventions called Nerf guns. And reaching down did really hurt my arm, so don't worry. I did get my comeuppance for that. And I can't gun spin properly, because that's too much weight. Fuck it, I'll live. But it'll be me and a couple of friends fucking around with Nerf guns, all like military style. I say military, I mean I'm going to do my best impression of Texas, and at some point I'm going to have my gun to someone's head, or I'm taking a hostage, which is gonna suck for them. And now I've got another silly note, but I'm quite a serious one, which is mental health, which is always something I've been a bit of an advocate for. I've not been good recently. I don't know what's been going on. I've had my ups and downs, and like I said, I've been in a bit of an identity crisis. I want to take back what I said on Valentine's Day, because we've very recently just passed that. I mean, I'm on the 19th now? 19th, 18th? I'm on a day, I'm one of those two. I don't know what day it is, to be fair, which is shit, because I kind of want to be able to go out sooner rather than later. Obviously going out with all my friends is actually quite nice. It's fun. It gets me out of the house, and you know, it lets me feel like I can live a little bit more. And obviously, you know, my friends were all willing to help with that, just to, you know, usher me through life and get me out of the house, which I don't think they realised how big that was for me. I didn't really write any notes for this one, but I will confirm I'm not doing the best. I've been better, and I've also been worse, which is actually pretty decent for me, which is strange. Really strange. I've kind of been in like a perpetual state of like kind of trying to fix myself and not having the willpower to do it, because I've kind of found out that if I care too much, I get things done, but I make myself sad, and I kind of put everyone else before me, which isn't where I want to be. And issues like world politics get to me, like, quite badly, because it's scary, you know? Like, the world is basically ending, as I'm watching in the background, there's not what I can do. And I'm kind of sat there, there's two parts of it. It's like, as you can tell, I got really into Red vs. Blue, so I'm going to be making references for the foreseeable future. But it's like having all the personalities of the AI and just being one of them, not being able to interfere, but being able to alter things, you know, it's shit. I think I lost myself with that metaphor, and I just wanted to slide some red versus blue shit in there because I'm really into it at the moment. But the point still stands. You know, I'm not. There's nothing I can do. And on the other hand, it's like, well, what the fuck's the point then? The world's going to end, and there's no what I can do about it. Might as well enjoy myself, which leads me, albeit being a bit happier, but it also comes off as me being a dick. And I do shit that is just more, it goes against what I stand for as a person. You know, I'm not happy about it. So I'm quite in two mindsets of, I need to stop thinking like that. Like, there's a level of no fucks to give that I can hit where I'm like, you know, this is healthy and it's a good way to stop feeling shit all the time. But there's also parts of me that's like, I can't just not care. So I'm trying to find balance in my own life for moving on with shit like that. I'm obviously dealing with a lot of romantic issues at the moment, more focusing around Danny and Alex, and you'll probably see a little bit of the tension come the Peel Park video because for some reason I always seem to be flirting with them. It's something I'm awarely doing, and I've also kind of gotten new anxiety from someone who I should call my boyfriend, but I'm not going to because he genuinely did upset me with this comment. I was looking at myself, and I feel like there's something wrong with this eye, so I've kind of gone into the habit of wearing the eye patch, unironically. I don't know what's wrong. It just, something feels so off about it, like it's not real. And I can cover my eye and I can see it works as like my peripheral vision, but it's just so strange, and it's not added to the, and you know, it's added to the anxiety, I guess. As well as that, I'm kind of glad I had this week off to get away from school, because obviously the people going, oh, Arkham Goose, no, Arkham Goose, that's my old channel, Upset Corpsman, it did actually get too much, and I didn't realise how much it bothered me. So much that I was going to go off, I was literally just going to walk out of the room in a couple of my lessons. I was just like, no, I'm not fucking doing this. Not when they're standing there taking the piss out of my work and the shit I'm doing to make myself feel better, which is what this channel's about. It's, as well as doing things in a way that makes it so that I can create content and do things that my friends can enjoy, it's also kind of like therapy for me. It's a nice way to get things out, and you'll see that in a series I'm kind of coming up with. I'm stealing the idea from, so I watched, I arguably still do, and I'm writing this down so I remind myself of it later. So there's a man on YouTube called Thomas Sanders, who you might know, which is, I stole his intro quite a few times, and his outro, and he created a series called Sanders Sides, which was like him breaking down his personality and basically giving himself therapy sessions, which is actually quite cool. And I want to do that, obviously with myself, and obviously have my own spin on it, because I think it's quite a wholesome idea, and I'd love to do it, and I'd like to see where it goes. I'm going to at him in the first episode just to see what he says, and I really, really hope he watches to the end, because I'm going to do the main playing around bit first, and then all the afterwards stuff later. But yeah, I'm kind of going to be doing something like that, where you can get like a more personal look into my mind with events that have gone on, and I will say there'll be quite a few content warnings, because I'm tapping into like the darkest parts of my head, where it's been like the moments where I've been at the bridge I was going to jump off, and did jump off at one point, and then a few more times where I've just been like, no, not tonight, and I just gave up, which is actually quite wholesome. There's it's definitely going to be a thing that is going to get brought up, and it's going to be quite interesting for people to kind of, you know, behold and see, just to kind of get the feels of like what it's really like being me and living my life, because it's not as easy as I make it out to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm not living the worst life ever. There's people living in the middle of battlefields, and it's disgusting that I think I can sit here and bitch about my problems when there's people like that out there. And you know, it does make me feel guilty to an extent for having all these luxuries and being so fucking arrogant about it, like nothing's made me happy, and I feel like a dick because of it, genuinely. But it's one of those things where, do I give a fuck about this, or do I just not? And it's one of the biggest questions on my life, and I know I giggled at the end of that sentence because I'm bringing this bit to an end because I'm kind of depressing myself, but I will say I kind of giggled because the thing I was going to say was, right, well, now I can segue on from that. These are the next 3 games I'm playing, which I will, again, I'll segue into. So I'm playing Super Hot. I want to get something on the VR done because I've not had it out in ages, and I kind of want to just go back and play some VR games because I've not touched them. After that, I'll be playing Soma, which is a game my dad really likes, and I just thought, fuck it. So I bought it on sale ages ago, and I've not touched it. I downloaded it, I think. This is me checking because I'm confirmed. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Soma. Yeah, so I've got Soma downloaded. And then Alien vs Predator, the I don't know how old game. Let me quickly look. The game from 2011, Alien vs Predator, by Rebellion, Sega, and 20th Century Fox. I'm going to be playing the human side of it first, and that's the next 3 games we're going to be playing. I don't know what's coming next, and neither will you. But that is going to bring an end to this part of the journal, which I'm quite happy for, in all honesty. I've kind of had a bit of self-discovery there, and I've gone into a bit of a rant onto something that I found quite serious and detrimental. And it's just nice to be able to be, like, open, and I might start writing scripts for, Why are you not closing? Oh, it's because it's stood up and it shouldn't be. Hang on, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start writing the scripts for the Sound Sides videos, and I'm going to start writing scripts for some other things. And that's kind of all I'm going to go with this for now. But that's kind of all I'm going to get at for now. Obviously, if I want to play some online games, I'll have Overwatch ready. I'll have Fortnite ready, for God's sake. So, and I don't play Halo Online, because I don't have the reflex in my elbow, and I jerk around quite a bit when I play Halo, and I play only SWAT. I will only ever play SWAT. I don't mind a bit of Team Deathmatch now and then, or a bit Capture the Flag, or Slayer, I guess it is. I think that's Halo 4's equivalent. I don't know if it got its name changed. Infinity, yeah, it was in Infinity in Halo 4. But yeah, we know what's coming up next, and I've literally not even opened Soma. So unlike Amnesia Dark Descent, where it was like a little bit blind when I was going it was a little bit blind when I was going into it, this is going to be completely blind, but I've obviously got to have Soma up beside me because it's the return of the Tyler Bitch points, because it's a new game. Like, obviously with Alien vs Predator, it's something I've not played for a good while, so I'll have the Tyler Bitch points there, but it's quite simple. Super Hot is straightforward because it does things for you, and then obviously Soma, it's a brand new game, so we have something old, something new, and something where I get to slow down time and be red, like that Reading vow. Oh my god, I have those stuff together. Oh, I forgot I had that. That's weirdly not painful. If I'd like, I mean, it's like, it aches, but it's not, that's not bad. Okay, so whoa. But I've got more mobility back in my arm, which is nice. But yeah, I'm going to edit the final ReVerse video, upload this, and I'm unfortunately going to delete it. It's the end of ReVerse for me, I'm sorry, but that's it. But I'm sorry, units, that is going to be it for today. I'm sorry I've wasted your time here. I know you want to come and see video games. I know, I'm sorry. But it needed to be said, and I needed to update you all on what my head is at the moment, because if I disappear for a long period of time, I'd like to at least leave some trace to let people know I'm fine. Speaking of doing that, I probably should mention here, I'm going to make like a kind of a playlist video for my friends, because there's some shit that I need to go over, and that's going to be in that's going to be in a Sander side video, because I do not know how the hell I'm going to put that out there talking like this, because it's too serious. So I have to silly it down so I can keep a little bit of whimsy in my channel, a little bit of joy, and, you know, maybe have Minecraft on in the background or something stupid like that, you know. With that being said, you might see me wearing this eye patch soon in videos, because I'm actually getting really anxious about it. And with that being said, my units, thank you all for coming to this video, and if you did watch to the end, thank you. Honestly, it does mean so much to me that you guys come to see me every day and you sit down and watch my videos. It does mean a lot. And I've noticed that some of my shorts blew up. I think I had like 30k on a short when I looked, with like 2k likes, which is massive for me, so thank you. I've gone to 83 subs, or 85, which is a lot. I can't tell if I've gone up or down. I think I've had a bit of fluctuation, and that's amazing. And I've quit TikTok now, so I'm not killing a lot of time on short form content. And even when I do, I'm like, I go on YouTube Shorts and I'm like, I can't be arsed. So I'll just watch a full-length video, even if I don't need it, which is nice. And it's, you know, it's been refreshing. Now I'm actually going to do the outro. Thank you, units, for coming to the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time video comes out. With that being said, see you later. Boom. Did it again.